America Stadium. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers. And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Set to return, it's Chuba Hubbard. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Dowdle can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, it's Young. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Third and long, Young. We've got a screen to the running back. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
On 4th down, Panthers going to turn to Sam Martin to punt this one away. He has it at the 33. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. There's Nick Scorton there on the play.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Rams.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Rolling into enemy territory. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. They stay on the ground with Williams. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. Williams has the LA touchdown. The Rams get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Trevor Etienne to return this. This makes it up to the 25. Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Young on the play action. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Young working from the gun. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few bluebirds. That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Stafford from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's not far from that 1st down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47, 3rd down coming up.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They're going play action. Young. Connects on the crosser. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Running it after the penalty. And they only get one of those 5 yards back on 1st down, so they've got 2nd and 14.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Out of the gun, Young. He can run it. Space past the 35. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
For how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now, and even more surprising, Kate, to see them knock so far backwards with a sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable 4th down if you don't get the first.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On for the Panther field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Fitzgerald sends this through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Blake Corum now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Throwing now, Stafford. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Throw here, third down. Got it, man, that's Nakua. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
So first down from the 41. From the gun, a carry by Williams. This is ahead for about 5. That stop made by Derek Brown.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Stafford back to throw. Completes, it's Atwell. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Stafford. Cut near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Williams punches it in for the LA touchdown. The Rams now lead by 10. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams drive their lead to 11. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Hubbard with a return here. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Panthers set to take the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. On the ground again with Dowdle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Dowdle. And no repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
At their 49-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Young. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll air it out on 3rd. Brought in along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
It's Young to throw here on 1st. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. Some careful consideration, and Sean McVay will indeed challenge the call. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, he's headed right. 1st down, Young. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Trying the inside handoff to Sanders. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
On the counter, Dowdle trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Young throwing here. Completed to his running back. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Young's going to throw it. 3rd and 2. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their fourth sack of the game, Brock, brings up fourth down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on fourth down. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Fitzgerald sends this through, and that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Corum now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Snap should come quicker here. It is 2nd and 10 after the penalty. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Trying to sneak with Stafford. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. Well, we've got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders. You sign up for it.
We've set of downs from 37. On 1st down, here's Stafford. That's complete. The coup on the left side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A gain of 15 there. And the Rams have the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Nakua's got it again. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams lead by 14. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Rams lead by 15 now.
Panthers 6.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, this is ETN. coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Trying it left side. Dowdle. Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's Dowdle again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Willing to throw here on 3rd. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Sam Martin on again now to punt it away. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. First call here coming from the shotgun. Stafford from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Straight ahead with Williams. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's Stafford. Screen here for Williams. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Oh, there's another one to Williams. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Trying to throw this from the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Their offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Stafford's going to throw once more. Completed over the middle. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Mevis able to knock it through. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Hubbard with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Here come the Panthers, taking over late in this first half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40. To the air on 1st down, Young. Sends this to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Young working from the gun. Finds the in route complete. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Again, it's Young. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To the air yet again, Young. That catch is made near the edge. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down. Sticking to the air, it's Young. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
And the Rams, 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Rams.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Another run for Williams. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. It's no good and had the leg, but his aim wide right. And they'll hold their lead at 18. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Rams ready to get things started on offense to begin the 3rd. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. 2nd half starts with a run by Williams. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. To throw, Stafford. That's over the middle and money to Nakua. It's a foot race. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Touchdown.
It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, this is ETN. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Carolina offense headed out now. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap now to Young. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 3rd down, it's Young. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They go with Dowdle on the run. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Looking to throw, Young. Hits his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Young from the gun on 3rd. Into the hands of Leggett. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Here's the give to Dowdle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Back now, pressure coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. They'll run here following the penalty. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. From the pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Looking for an open man. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate, now. We got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
A 42-yard attempt.
Fitzgerald sends this through, and it shrinks to a 3-score game again. The lead 22.
He's happy to bring them 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
To kick off for Carolina.
Whittington now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Rams headed out to the field now. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. DJ Wanham gets there to haul him down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. So 2nd down and a tougher 8 to go now following that delay of game. Putting the tight end in motion. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, well, those are welcome bonus yards.
Stafford now on 1st down. Complete out to the right. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap to Stafford. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Now Stafford to throw. Screen here for Williams. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. They've got a man in motion. Stafford now on 3rd down. Crosses the 35, still got more room. And he's finally brought down at the 33. Give him 13 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
A handoff to Williams. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
First down throw here for Stafford. Brought in. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Stafford from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now, Stafford. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Hubbard with a return here. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Rams football, and they don't got to do much. They've already earned a massive lead. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. This is Williams. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Stafford now. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Stafford. And then it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams continue piling it on here in the 4th. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it, And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Panthers 9.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, this is ETN. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Motioning him from the slot right. Rush coming for Young. Looking right, and he finds him. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Young on the play action. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Young working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Let's be real clear. There is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes, and it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Out of the gun, Young. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knockaway. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, Kate. Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. 3rd and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
Desperation time here on 4th. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
The 27-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Stafford now off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Williams. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Williams. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
In motion left is Atwell. They try again with Williams. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
3rd and goal. It's Stafford. That's caught by Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams throwing 6 more on the blowout. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your 2nd read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams grow their lead yet again. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Hubbard with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, a run for Dowdle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now Young. Jukes a man, he's running free. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Into the hands of Leggett. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Tremble with the grab. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Second down now, they need 7. Shotgun snap now to Young. Absolutely fires this one right side. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers cut into the lead by another point.
52, Panthers 16.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
For Carolina.
Whittington now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Rams on offense. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock. They're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion Smith left. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Completes, it's Atwell. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now it's Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Motioning the tight end now. Throwing his Stafford on third. Monfield makes the catch. At the 20. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams are running them out of the building. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Nevis with a point after. And the Rams continue piling onto this lead.
Panthers 16.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Hubbard with a return here. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Panthers set to take the field. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Here's Young to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Man in motion here. 1st down, Young. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Here's Young again. He'll try and run this. And they take him down right along the 30. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Panthers 1st down.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And if we're honest, Brock, you and I could have been making dinner plans well before this one wrapped. An absolute show of force to win this one by the margin they did. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Cade Scott. The Rams are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.